back, everybody, and we have hit the midpoint of this season of the challenge, Season 33, War of the World, and I want to do some mid-season rankings for the last 9 teams. I've taken into account their tribunal wins, the elimination wins, who's nominated who, and all that good stuff to see how they could land going further into this game and possibly into the finals. So let's just get into it. At number 9, I have Jenna and Gus. They have 1 tribunal win, which came last episode in episode 7. We have it nominated once by Paulie and Ninja, only because Kyle was safe that week and Zach was running his mouth about how Cara looked like Captain Jack Sparrow. They work really, really well together. I have them as my bottom team because they have not performed well in challenges, and I feel as though if teams are being voted into the elimination killing floor, they're going to be picking Jenna and Gus to go up against. At number 8, we have Devon and Bear. They have 1 tribunal win. They have 1 elimination win. They have so much heat. So many eyes are peering at them, trying to get them to fail. Their team dynamic is low. They do not work well together. It is not good. Just like Devon said, it's like oil and fire, oil and water. It's not good. They have nominated Paulie and Ninja. They've been nominated twice by Ninja and Turbo, WesD, and they are on Ninja and Paulie's radar. Now, I could see an argument being made that they could be switched with the number 9 team that I have with Jenna and Gus, putting them at the bottom. However, just like I said last time, Jenna and Gus, I think, will have the most chances of being picked to go into the killing floor instead of, say, Devon and Bear. Now let's go on to number 7. I have Cam and Ashley Kane. They have 1 tribunal win coming in episode 3. They have 1 elimination win that came in episode 7 against Josh and Amanda. They've actually nominated Josh and Amanda and now taken them out. The heat in the house is pretty high. Last episode, in episode 7, Ashley Kane was getting into a fight with Josh. So all eyes are on him. And at number 6, I have Kyle and Maddy. They have 1 tribunal win, 1 elimination win. The heat in the house is medium to low. I have it actually low, especially since the beginning of this season when all the Cara, Paulie, and Kyle stuff was all at an all-time high. Now it seems like everything is kind of sweltering down a little bit thanks to other people, certain colors coming out, such as Bear or Ashley Kane. And I could also see an argument here where they could be switched with the number 7 team I have with Cam and Ash and put them in the 7th spot because they've been nominated more times and they still have Paulie and Cara's eyes on that team and ready to strike whenever they seem fit to take Kyle and Maddy out of this game. Now, at number 5, I have Georgia and Hunter. They have 2 tribunal wins in episode 4 and 6, 1 elimination win coming from episode 2. His team dynamic with Georgia is kind of dividing here. We've seen this happen where Hunter is definitely all in with Wes, and Georgia is all in with the UK Alliance, and we've seen them on the killing floor where they're voting, and they vote for different teams. They vote for different people to send in. So we've seen that division. It's going to be interesting to see their team dynamic as the game progresses and into the second half of the season. And that's why I have at number 4 over Georgia and Hunter, I have Cara and Theo, who have also 2 tribunal wins coming in episode 2 and episode 5. They have never been nominated or in an elimination. Their heat in the house is low. They've nominated Ashley and Chase and Zach and Zahida. Both of them have been eliminated. We haven't seen any problems with their team dynamic. However, with Theo saying yes that he wants to get Paulie and Ninja out, that's not good. That's not a good sign because Paulie is Cara's ride or die this season. Once that all hits the fan, that's not going to be good for their team. But that's why I have them under my number 3 team, which is Nani and Turbo. They also have 2 tribunal wins. They've never been in elimination or not even nominated thanks to Bear last episode. Their team dynamic is super, super high. They are looking fantastic, and realistically my top 3 teams all are very, very good teamwork. They all love each other, they all have each other's back, and they seem like they will never break their bonds. I think that's very, very important going in, especially going into the second half of the season and going into a finals. But that's why I have them at my number 3 team and could jump over my number 2 team, which is Ninja and Paulie. They have 3 tribunal wins coming in episodes 3, 4, and 5, and they have been nominated twice. In the last 2 episodes, they've been nominated. In episode 6, it was Kyle and Maddy that nominated them, and then last episode, it was Devon and Bear that nominated them. Thanks to the UK Alliance vowing to try to take some shots at Ninja and Paulie, and with Kyle still coming after him, he has a lot of eyes on him and a lot of people waiting for him to falter and take their shots at them. And then in my number 1 spot, going into the second half of the season and possibly into the finals is WesD quad goals. They have 3 tribunal wins coming in episode 3, 6, and 7. They have 1 elimination win in episode 5 when they went up against Zach and Zahida. The UK Alliance are definitely looking at him, but they're going after Paulie and Ninja right at this moment. Their team dynamic is super, super high. It looks like they are at the peak. They are at the top. Whether it is team bonding, whether it is winning, whether it is eliminations, it looks like WesD are the team to beat. It looked like early on it was Ninja and Paulie, but WesD have shown up and they are looking really, really strong going into the second half of the season. But those are my mid-season power rankings. What are your rankings? Do you agree with my list, or do you have some that are switched around here and there? Let me know in the comment section below. I want to hear what you have to say, and are you excited about the rest of this season to see where all these teams could lie and what's going on? Let me know in the comment section as well. Also, while you're down there, hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll be back really, really soon with more challenge videos. And but until then, peace.